This is it. I pride myself on doing my own work, my own diagnostics, and all that other good stuff. Kind of the only person in the neighborhood that actually works on cars. People come to me for answers. So I'm not going to give you an easy one. All right. We got replacement wires. Those are good. Spark plugs. They look clean. All of them. And they're new. I've tried different gaps. I read the forums. If you have a modified car, yada yada yada, 0.028. Right now they're at 40 thousandths. They're good. All right, fuel pressure regulator in the back. Unplugged it. I got, I believe it was 32 psi unplugged. No. Excuse me, 40 psi unplugged. And with vacuum reference, it was around 32-ish. So that tested good. Now, I do not know what happens when there's pressure on it, as the way I tested it was through the Schrader assembly here, and I was using a modified tire gauge because I don't have a proper fuel pressure tester. I know, I'm a cheap ass. Yes, David, my bypass valve works. It's plugged in, it's referenced. The blower works fine. It's quiet. It makes boost. Granted, the car runs like complete ass on boost, so that's not the problem. New belts, no sign of slippage, no bullshit anywhere. New CPS. This is like the 5th coil that I've used. Still being used coils and swapping back and forth, even though they're known good coils. You never know. You could just really have a bad luck and it could be bad. I'll meter the coil. The DIS module, that's been replaced. So I doubt that's it. But then again, I will put a different one in. I've got a couple of spares. Let's see. I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, I want to throw in there, this has a brand new fuel pump. Don't know what type of fuel pump it is. I don't know the brand, manufacturer, all of that good stuff. So it very well could be a bad fuel pump. But it worked before. And yeah. Come on, Clark. Seriously, ignition switch? Is that really going to affect how my car performs on boost? Jeez. Dig deeper, man. I'm not giving you an easy one with this. Alright. Bypass valve. It's still cold, it's idling high, it purrs. There's a small miss. Alright, so, yeah, I know, you can't see the exhaust tip right here. Well, there's the exhaust tip. That's because the exhaust system I bought from Zach Caswell is about as crooked as a fucking congressman. Sorry, Zach. I didn't know you had an accident before I bought it from you. And yeah, I'll have to do something about that. It sketches me out too. But my CPS wire and my crank sensor are fully intact. I do have a BHJ on the way and a new crank sensor in the basement. Alright, yeah, I know. I don't have power steering fluid in the car. This is like rare for me to even drive this thing. I've already done the diagnostics on the ABS system. I have a bad fuse. I have a replacement ABS module to put in. There's nothing wrong with the ABS system, and I even can replace the fuse inside because they're fairly easy to replace. First gear. She's still cold. That's skill. Not going to boost, but I'm gonna rev it out. Yeah, slight exhaust leak. Yeah, it's not exactly straight, so I'll be getting a new one. It's all good. Well, had to hit the bank. I picked up some money to pay for the alignment on my hobo soup kitchen. You'll have to look that up in Urban Dictionary. Here's my hot start. All right. Back trying to not look like an ass through a residential section. Alright, I'm gonna just little gas, second gear. Everything's smooth. Coolant steady. Oil pressure steady. Doesn't feel as smooth as it should be. But it revs okay, but not on boost. This is boost. All right, third gear, lugging it. No boost. Bucking and surging and get my revs back down again. No boost, smooth. Missing, bucking, surging. Had to get off the gas again before I break something. Alright, that's it. My thoughts and theories is something along the lines of possibly a bad head gasket, although it's not showing normal signs of a head gasket. Something's wrong with one of the pistons. I need to compression test it. I'll do that before I yank it. Possibly cracked valve spring or something wrong with the valve not seating.